Moscow's Great Patriotic War Museum, or what's known as the Victory Museum, is among the most popular stops for World Cup visitors in Russia. It's a massive indoor and outdoor complex providing a history of World War II.
It is a nice surprise to see all the Soviet historic elements in this museum, since the Soviet Union was one of the main countries which fought and defeated Nazi Germany. It is interesting for Latin American people, since we are so used to the US point of view of World War II. We need to keep in mind that it was a war that separated many countries. This is a very impressive museum. It is a place where people can learn a lot about history. You see kids running around, having fun and learning at the same time. It is a very impressive place.
Muito legal ver tudo isso, aprender bastante.
The building, designed by architect Anatoly Polansky, features over 14,000 square meters of exhibit space, and the museum itself is set in Victory Park, a park of 2,424 hectares. In visiting this museum and park, one gets a sense of the contribution of the Soviet armed forces and allies during World War II. The award-winning museum is complete with outdoor monuments, paintings depicting battle scenes, photographs, and several halls with weaponry, aircrafts, and military vehicles used during the war. Visitors can also catch a film screening in the museum's theater.
We are able to observe the amount of soldiers that died during World War II. There is a section in the back of the museum with all the names of the soldiers that died in battle, and it is a lot of people.
Visitors who may be familiar with the US and Western European military history are seeing the Second World War from a perspective that includes the role played by the USSR.
You know, I've always seen it really from the British perspective, which is the sort of history we see. We don't really see it from the Russians' perspective. And, you know, for them it seems to be quite a triumphant moment that, you know, I think I was just saying to Paul that, you know, compared to the Imperial War Museum where it's very understated, here it seems to be like this was their big moment, you know, where they defeated fascism, and it's really from their perspective it seems to be like the biggest moment in their history, which has defined them almost.
The massive memorial complex gives football fans the opportunity to leave Russia with a bit of history on top of their World Cup memories.